2 of our ninth annual Antique and Estate Jewelry event with my friend, Mr. John Angelo of New York. We have had a wonderful time yesterday. We had so many people come out to take home new, well, we won't say new, antique pieces, a new piece for them, but certainly treasured heirlooms. They got to be the next caretaker. Today is day 2. We have a lot of pieces to show you. There is $3 million, correct?
Correct.
In your collection. So, John, it's good to have you in Hudson, North Carolina.
Well, it's always a pleasure to be here and see all the people that actually recognize me, and the puppy recognized me right away.
Oh, Goldie
Yes.
loves you. The minute John came in this morning, Goldie, our Shorkie, never forgets anyone, and she recognizes John, and she just loves him. So, he's a good guy. He's a great guy. So today we're going to show you just a few. I'm just giving you another taste of just what you'll see. This is by no means the entire collection. John, we have pieces from what, $200 to how much?
We have from entry level, as you said, $200 up into $30,000. The collection is extremely diverse. It has all price points and it has all periods. So if you're looking for a specific period, we have that represented in the showcases. And literally, we have hundreds of items.
Yesterday, if you followed our Facebook page, you got to see the Constance Bennett ring. And Constance Bennett was a film star and producer in the 20s, 30s, and maybe early 40s. And one of her actual items is here in the store. John is known as the jewelry curator to the stars, having worked with Elizabeth Taylor, Ava Gardner, Meryl Oberon, and that's just a few. But let me cue up a piece that I want you to see, and I'm going to let John elaborate on this piece. This bracelet is breathtaking. Take a look.
That is one of my favorite new acquisitions. We just acquired it actually from a very fine dealer in California. He didn't tell me what the provenance was of the bracelet. However, from the magnitude of the item, which is fully about 1.25 inches wide and 7.25 inches long, and it features beautiful marquee diamonds, antique cut marquee diamonds, and myriad of rounds and baguettes. These kind of bracelets are artistry. There are no two exactly alike because during the era they were made for the diamonds that the jeweler had on premises, and they made each one to fit whatever commodities that they had. So this one is a beautiful representation of the period in platinum, marvelously articulated because every one of those sections moves. It's very comfortable to wear, and naturally it is a statement piece.
Nearly 100 years old, Art Deco
yes,
period.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Well, you could drive, my friends, 50, 100 miles in every direction and not get to see pieces of this quality, this magnitude. They just don't make them like this anymore.
That's true.
So let's cue up another item here. John, your collection is absolutely breathtaking in scope. We love emeralds, don't we?
Yes, I do.
Well, let's show them this emerald ring and tell us a little bit about it.
Okay, this is a late Victorian piece. The top of the ring is in sterling silver. You'll see it's oxidized down where the diamonds are a little more prominent for the contrast. The emerald is a lovely step cut, again, beautifully set, and it has survived during that long period of time of from Queen Victoria on up to the present day. It's not a huge piece, but it's a very lovely fashion item that anyone would love to wear.
Absolutely. We love emeralds. John loves emeralds. He is well noted for picking very fine grade emeralds with beautiful color. Now, again, you could go to 50 jewelry stores and not have the opportunity to see what you can see during our 9th annual Antique and Estate jewelry event. Now, today is day 2. We go tomorrow. Normally, we're closed on Saturdays during the summer, but for this event, we will be open from 9 to 1. Of course, we'll be here until 5 today. John, this is gorgeous. I'm going to keep going because, again, this is just a few of the pieces that you can have the opportunity to see, to hold. I particularly love this necklace that I'm going to show next. Tell us about this one.
Yes. This is an Edwardian necklace. It actually, all of the bow knot elements do move. They're articulated so that when you're wearing it, it kind of sways. During the era when this was made, Queen Mary loved to have pieces of jewelry that were lacy, and many of her collection was in this variety. Bow knots were a classic motif at that time. If anyone can recall, the Princess Diana tiara that was given to her by Queen Elizabeth as a wedding gift was originally the lover's bow knot tiara, which was again gifted back to the royal family, and now the Duchess of Cambridge has it and wears it constantly. This is the same era of that particular piece of jewelry.
You see, this is why you come to events like this. You get to meet John. He knows the history behind all of these pieces, the clients that they were acquired from. I believe it was our event 2 years ago. You had such a unique piece, and I'm going off of memory here because we've done so much with your events, but you had a piece that came from a bootlegger in Chicago. His wife, perhaps?
Yes, exactly.
and
Exactly.
the stories are priceless, much less the jewelry. So again, there's pieces here from 200 to 25,000, a lot in between. I'm going to keep going. I want people to get the scope of what we're offering these 3 days. This piece, another beautiful item. Tell us about this.
Actually, this has just come into the collection. I am not at all sure because I didn't have a chance to actually look at the piece, but I saw it from a picture. I bought it. As to what the green stone is, I'm considering that it may be jade, but I don't believe it is. I think it is green onyx. The seed pearls that are surrounding it are so beautifully articulated on a wire. The piece itself has areas where you would lead you to believe that this is a 30s piece, but I think it has been put together from something much larger, and I can't really tell at this point because I really haven't done the research. It is a statement ring. It is not small. It is approximately, I would say, about 1.5 inches long and about 1 inch wide, so it's prominent.
It is a showstopper, as John would say. When you look in the case, it's one of those pieces. Looking here at the gold mine, it just jumps out at you because of the brilliant green color. The seed pearls are beautiful. You're not going to see this just everywhere, so we invite you to come by and take a look at this beautiful piece. John, you always amaze me with your selection, and I'm going to just keep going for just another moment. Again, just to show people what they might see when they stop by the gold mine. Tell us about this opal.
Okay, this is an Australian opal surrounded with very high grade diamonds. These types of rings were made very popular in the 70s and 80s. They lost popularity in the modern era, but now they're making a resurgence because fine opal is getting harder and harder to find. This one has nice green flashes. It has flashes of peach and orange. The diamonds around it are extremely high quality. And the fallacy that opal cannot be worn because of its delicacy. If you wear it reasonably carefully, you could have this for years and years and years going forward, and it'd become an heirloom in your family.
It's certainly our second favorite gemstone. When you come to the gold mine, you see a lot of opal jewelry here. Ethiopian white, Boulder, Montana, all kinds of different varieties. John has outdone himself. He has brought so many opal pieces in. You simply, you really need to see it to believe it. It's that much. So we invite you to come in today and tomorrow. Let's do one more piece. Let's see what I have queued up here that everyone can see. Let's see what this one is. No, let's don't see that one. That's one we've already done, John.
How about the ruby and diamond bracelet?
Let's see if we can find the ruby and diamond bracelet. I think it is on here somewhere. I may not have that one queued up just yet. I don't see it
lots
here.
Of others.
There are. Let's talk about. Let's see. We've got a few things here. Let's look at this. Tell us about these earrings.
Oh, yes. Okay. These are classic Tahitian South Sea pearls, natural black, in the drop shaped pearls on an articulated chain. Each of those diamonds are individually set. The whole appendage moves when you move. It's not stationary. It's not static. Again, statement earrings. When you're going to wear these naturally to a better occasion, to an evening out, to the theater, it's just a beautiful rendition of classic evening wear.
Those are beautiful. There are several pieces here that will really stand out. He's brought some Tahitian pearls that just absolutely fine quality. We invite you to come by, see us today. We've just given you just a short taste, a very short taste of what you'll see at the gold mine. $3 million of antique and estate jewelry. Compliments today of Mr. John Angelo from New York, the jewelry curator to the stars. So with that, we're going to get out here because we have some clients and we need to get busy. Yes. So do stop by and see us. I think you'll be glad you did today and tomorrow.